Good afternoon. We are in Port Authority bus terminal and we're going to explore Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan on this sunny, warm afternoon on November 10th, Thursday. Welcome. Hey Santa Monica, hello. This is Port Authority bus terminal, first floor. And as you can see, in anticipation for FIFA World Cup, soccer or football World Cup, there is some support and some promotional material here. This one is Mbappe kissing the World Cup and says hungry for seconds. It's the World Cup. The World Cup will be broadcast on Fox channel. 'Tis the season because this year, this time around, World Cup is in November, December, which is unusual, very unusual. So they kind of coincide with the holiday season. 'Tis the season to believe. It's pretty awesome. All I want for Christmas is you, and it's a World Cup. It's awesome. RJ, Sally, good afternoon. Tamiris, hello. Welcome everyone. This is Port Authority bus terminal on 8th Avenue and 42nd Street. Gates are upstairs on 2nd and 3rd floor and some even downstairs. And here on the first floor is places to eat and just a hub basically. And this is what it looks like. It is nice. So if you're hungry while you're waiting for your bus or you just got off the bus, you can grab something. You can, even shop around here as well a little bit. Also there's subway entrance downstairs, as you can see. And some gates too. Warren, good afternoon. This is the Midtown area, 42nd Street. A block away is Times Square, really. November 10th, 12:41 p.m. Local current time in New York City. This is the information booth. And this used to be Heartland Brewery, but right now it's not. And we don't know what's going to be here soon. Lily, hey, good evening. Good Abend. So we exiting Port Authority bus terminal. And the street. Whoops, automatic door. And you have to be careful around here because there's some elements around here too. There can be anywhere, but here around the big hubs, they're more than the average sometimes. It's a very sunny, pleasant day today. Tomorrow is going to be downpour. Hurricane Lily. Is it Lily or is it Nicole? Nicole is predicted to approach our area tomorrow into Saturday. Hey Darlene W, good afternoon. This is New York Times building. Okay, rain tomorrow and a wintry mix Saturday night. Yes, Ambrose. Good afternoon. We're browsing Manhattan in the afternoon right now. For a change, this is West 42nd Street and 8th Avenue. 8th Avenue northbound is that way. This place across the street was Duane Reade for years. Now, no more, but I think McDonald's is taking the first and second floor, so soon enough there will be another McDonald's around here. Even though they have Smash Burger and around the corner and Shake Shack around the corner and a whole bunch of different cafes and pizzerias. This is madness between the bicycles and the cars. Yep, and that's a New York Times building right there. This is one of the busiest blocks in New York City, 42nd Street between 8th and 2nd Avenues. A lot of tourists and a lot of people commuting to and from Jersey. Not at this time of the day, usually in the morning and in the late afternoon, Gonna walk along this block and experience amazing New York City. AMC movie theater. Models was right there for years as well. Models, RIP, out of business, unfortunately. Five Below is a new location. They are now open. That corner cafe pizzeria was there forever. That's the entrance to Subway, one of the entrances. A lot of lines will intersect here. ACE and QR shuttle 1, 2, 3, and 7. And it's a pretty long tunnel down here between groups of lines. If you want to look down there in the tunnel, noisy as well. Dallas barbecue there, but the building looks naked. For years there was next to it, to the right of it, there used to be huge billboards covering the facades. They didn't look so brown and dark and gray and boring, and now it's naked. But Target is there. Target opened there like about a year ago, so I think probably before the holiday season 2021. That's the entrance to the movie theater, AMC movie theater, huge. And probably the largest in the city, or one of the largest in the city. Darlene W, I stayed a little way up from there at 8th and 51st Street. I was close to Times Square, but not as hectic. Yeah, 8th and 51st. That was a little up there. It's Sugar is a new location here. Huge. It was something else here. I forgot what it was, but now it's 2 floors upstairs and downstairs. And as you can see, absolutely no nutritional value added. Very healthy. Ambrose, hectic, but not that hectic. Yep. Dallas barbecue is there. And Target has its own visual right there. Huge, humongous. Applebee's was here forever. Still here. And why? Good afternoon. And Dave & Buster's. Still in operation, I believe. American Airline Theater. Across. Where now currently 1776 is showing there. And it's Dave and Buster's Eat, Drink, and Play. Also exit from the movie theater there. Madame Tussauds is a world famous museum and tourist attraction. There was, believe it or not, right here, but not anymore. Ripley's, believe it or not. But now it's, believe it or not, there's nothing here. Another, believe it or not, is that retail and office opportunity, which was McDonald's for years and years. Austin, City Limits. Hello, good to see you. Welcome everyone. This is Madame Tussauds, New York. Look at this huge hand right there. and another one holding the whole sign up there. AMC movie theater next to it. Well, used to have a balcony open and slash observation deck on the 3rd and 4th levels, which you could see that upper portion of the sign up close and personal. You see those fingers holding the sign very close by, but now they close that space so no one can do anything stupid. Julio R, hello to greetings from Argentina. Buenos dias, Julio R. Let's plug in the battery. We are halfway through the battery on the phone. Whoopsie. Let's just make it more civilized for everyone. I'll put it right here for a second. Okay. Almost okay. The rock is hard at work, yeah? We're going to stop by there. We were there in the morning and we made it short. Now we're going to look at it slower. Oh look, playbills. Playbills are being delivered. What play is that for? 1776. That's for the theater across the street. These playbills, those who go and see the play, they will all get one of those. I never saw playbills being delivered like that. Playbill is a huge company though. There's a whole bunch of them right there. Thousands upon thousands. And that's the entrance to the Madame Tussauds Museum, the Wax Museum, where you can see a lot of famous. We're going to probably walk just into the entrance because it's a public area, as long as this guy in the red jacket will allow us. And we'll probably play our music because they sometimes play copyright, so we'll be out in just a moment. But first we will play a little bit of our sound right here. That's Jimmy Fallon and that's who? Beyonce? How awesome was that? Thank you for bearing with our music. We just needed to make sure we don't play copyrighted music. Holy Tea, good afternoon. Tyra Banks it is, that's right. See how, I don't know all the celebrities. Who they are. New York is the city that never sleeps. Sally, hi Lily. Martin Gore, New York. El mejor lugar del mundo. Ambrose play romantic eye gazing music for Beyonce. And that's rough. Dwayne Johnson. And a tourist. It's a tourist trap. And you don't have to go into the museum to get a good feel of what the museum looked like. Really, that's very nice. And also, creates the magnetic feeling for those who would like to go into the museum. Francesco, ciao. Oh, well, here mainly cold and cloudy. It's going to be miserable tomorrow. It will be very windy. Hurricane Nicole will reach New York City area. Awesome. Still some businesses still open. Not everything closed. This one used to be McDonald's. 3 floors of McDonald's. It was a little shady, seedy, weird, but nevertheless, it had a huge marquee. There was lights like it's now, but only partially. And we didn't ever know that the building was to be Candler Building. We did not see the sign because there was a huge McDonald's billboard over it, but now it's still available. It closed throughout the pandemic, and this is such a huge space. I don't know who will ever take it. Who will ever be able to afford it? And look, this is another Broadway theater here, New Victory Theater, where Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is playing. Eric Perez, I wish I was there, famous. Colleen, good afternoon. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. You probably can see it from there. There's a nest and a cursed child right there in the nest, right there. This is a New Amsterdam Theater where Aladdin is playing. All bright and shiny, also picture opportunity. Thank you, Eric. Enjoy. Happy you enjoy. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for enjoying our channel, everyone. We had a massive stream last Sunday at New York City Marathon. I was so happy that actually with a little help of our viewers, we were able to find Ashton Kutcher there, and we even made a little short out of it. Yeah, Ashton Kutcher was there. The funny thing is, remember how you were trying to trace the celebrities through the application? It's funny thing that we could not. That's number one. Number two, that Ashton Kutcher, like, normally you have a bib with a number on it, right? A bunch of numbers. Ashton Kutcher had a bib that said Ashton on it. So that was pretty. It's like you have a car with a fancy license plate that doesn't look like a standard license plate. This is the intersection of 7th Avenue and 42nd Street. Times Square is right around the corner, right there. Christian, hi, good to see you. Sky is blue. Hard to believe tomorrow, about around this time, it's gonna start changing very, very drastically. It's gonna be pouring rain. That's what they predict. Hopefully, it will bypass our area, but if it won't, then it's gonna suck. We're crossing 42nd Street into Times Square area. And this is 42nd Street between 7th and 8th Avenue toward 8th Avenue. Oh, they're starting right here, intercepting the potential customers right here. They're working as teams. Ooh, sunny and pleasant. Great light. Hopefully you can see it in high def, and we'll experience a little bit of Times Square next. This AT&T store, the same exact location, used to be a singular store before, before they changed name. Now it's AT&T. A lot of noise, a lot of construction going on, like this building right here in Times Square. That's on top of this building is where the boat drops. It doesn't obstruct the view, but the whole building is undergoing some sort of renovation. We usually approach Times Square from across the street area, so now for a change we're going to be here first. Quality, have you had any lunch yet? Not yet, but we'll have at some point in the afternoon. Maybe in a few hours. Late breakfast and late lunch today. It's NYPD. Here in Times Square. Sirens everywhere. Man, it's noisy today. Bryant Park and Grand Central is to our right. We're in Times Square. Port Authority bus terminal is to our left, right there. And there is Harry Potter's installation too, right there. Very cool. Hard Rock Cafe is across the street, and that's the Paramount building here in Times Square. Oh boy, what is this? Oh, this is something to do with Veterans Day. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. Look at the veterans. Wow, look at that. These guys, thank you. Thank them all for their service. They have cameras, and maybe they will have a performance here. This is amazing. You can only imagine how much these men went through. They are all in their probably well into late 80s, 90s, maybe pushing 100 too. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. We wish health to all the veterans, and that's all that counts, to be healthy as much as we can and last as long as we can, to be an example for the next generations, and just be here with all of us. Ality, will you have I know they will have a ceremony tomorrow before the parade. The parade starts around 12, between 12 and 12:30, and we're not sure yet if we're going to be at the parade, but we're thinking that way. They have ABC7 television, and we're here with our gimbal too. Look at that.
It's amazing.
Representing gimbal community of New York City. Since we encountered this amazing event here, we will be here for a moment. Let's take a look at the clock. 1:10. Perhaps it was supposed to start at 1 or maybe 1:15. Rio de Janeiro, hey. Lily, if I ever visit New York, I will do it without my daughter. Much too loud for her. She's autistic, 19 years old. We have a serviceman right there as well. Active serviceman. Tia Duke, good afternoon. Greetings from Guyana, from me and Carmen Duke. Tia and Carmen Duke, thank you for watching. Greetings from New York City. Thank you for saying hi. Ality, our major day to remember will be on Sunday. The biggest event will be in London. Times Square is always something good usually is going on in Times Square. So we are going to stay here for a moment, and since we have Telemundo and ABC7 cameras, it is a big event. Tomorrow's parade, but here is definitely a performance, a ceremony dedicated to Veterans Day. So we see some veterans are being interviewed right there, and I guess we are going to be in the frame. If you see someone with a gimbal on TV tonight. Hopefully soon is going to start, because everyone is there, veterans are there, first row, and it's warm enough today. It's probably 65-ish right now, and see that veteran is showing the old pictures. They fought in World War II. These guys have hats, and they say World War II veteran. They must be, even if they were 20 years old in 1940, 1945. How old are they now? 100? Probably they're pushing hundreds. NY, yes, let's definitely take a look. We see a musical instrument right there. It's a keyboard, and we have a lady ready to go and to play. They probably will have someone singing and maybe someone speaking as well. 1954 Yankees, 95-year-old probably. Yeah, that would probably be the average age of the veterans that we see right there sitting in the first row. It's amazing. Yeah, I think it's worth waiting. We are in Times Square, and it's worth waiting to see what we will hopefully soon be able to stream to the whole world, thanks to our gimbal and our phone and our camera. We're in Times Square. This is the view of Times Square. In the meantime, as you see, Jollibee entrance is right over there, and the usual setup is right over there, everywhere. We are showing you Times Square live feed from Times Square, local time in New York, 1:14 p.m. Today is Thursday. And Y says, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Thank you very much. We should probably wait here before we get too much of a crowd to look over the shoulders. We will stand here, and it could be 1:15, but I wouldn't know why would they make this very, very old people, veterans of the World War II, wait here for so long. But then again, they're very punctual, and they're probably here enjoying their, talking to each other, their companies.
Yeah.
Not to get you super bored, we're going to walk around a little bit. Teresa, hi, respect all veterans and happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, no matter what country you're a veteran from. Eric, yes, this is Times Square. It's 1:16, so interesting. Maybe they waiting for someone, maybe someone needs to arrive and say the speech. We don't know anything. It's just a surprise. But we see good, maybe few hundred people standing there and waiting to see what is going to be happening soon. This ABC 7 camera, and we saw Telemundo camera somewhere here too. Oh, the guy with Telemundo right over there. So yeah, television presence here. Definitely recording something for the news segments, perhaps. $19.54, 1:15 start time. Thank you so much. We have great chat. Thank you for real-time update. So now, if it's 1:15, I guess we're going to give it a little bit of extra time. That's traditional too. Craig, I see a lot of veterans up front. Yes, those guys fought in World War II. The World War II veterans, they are probably mid-90s to 100 years old, average age right there. I think they're way over 70. If the war ended in what, 1945-ish, approximately, plus 55, plus 21, it's 76. And if they were average 20-something years old during the war, so we are getting into 95, 96 range right there. And why, God bless them. And what the things they have gone through and seen. Yes. So true. Our Telemundo camera is back here. I guess we need to find ourselves a slightly better spot because we don't want to interfere with anyone. But it's cool to be able to stream different things from New York City and show it to the whole world. From sporting events to Veteran Days events to concerts to parades. The Mark P, good afternoon. Miguel Gonzalez, hi. Holly, it is impossible to imagine. It is impossible to imagine. Ambrose prayed tomorrow at 12:30, hopefully before Nicole gets here. Yes, we're hoping so. So technically they were supposed to start as we speak. So we're going to hope that they will start real soon. 1954, 4 billboards will show images of the World War II. Thank you. In the meantime, billboards are just showing the commercials. On Earth from Jia. So this event is dedicated to tomorrow's Veterans Day, and based on what we see, there should be some sort of musical performance or concert rather, and we see veterans right there in the first row and service band right there. They could be also performance too. You know, Army has its own multiple performing groups too, performing, singing songs, and you know, just doing the shows as well. In this same spot around Fleet Week, we could see different performances as well in Times Square. So this is not the first time, this is not the last. ABC 7 and Telemundo 47 47. Ambrose Bulge performance, maybe. Maybe they kind of pushing 130. It's 127 now. So if it's hopefully 7 more minutes, we'll wait and see. In the meantime, we're in Times Square, so this is live feed from Times Square. If you discovered our channel recently, thank you for discovering our channel, and we hope you will subscribe with all notifications. And those who are subscribed, who are members, supporters, contributors, all of you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Somewhere in here.
So all the way on top, numerals 2022. Soon it's going to be 2023. Alright, so now we're hoping that 1:30 will be the time. It's 1:24. Time goes by so fast, yes. It looks like a bunch of people will be participating in this ceremony or a performance about. And it's quite cool that it's right in front of the American flag right there. $126. NY says like, share, subscribe. Thank you. We didn't plan to stay in Times Square for so long, but we cannot pass this by. This is Veterans Days event that is about to be happening here in Times Square. We want to take a look at it. Ola T, will you be going live for the event tomorrow? We're planning to do so. I would say 75% chance we will. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. If the weather will be difficult, we will see. But hopefully the weather will be okay in the first half of the day. The parade is starting at 12:30, technically between 12 and 12:30 they say online, and will last for will be going on for almost 3 hours. The distance is 5th Avenue between 27th Street and the 47th Street. 20th Street blocks 1 mile long. It's going to walk, pass slow because it's Veterans Day. There's no rush. Different from Halloween parade, but nevertheless, it will gather. They say 20,000 participants minimum. So it's going to be a big parade. 128. Hopefully I can watch in between work, and if it's stream, it will be on the channel, so you can watch it at any point later as well. Okay, 128. I don't see why they would delay it past 1:30. Everything was pretty much ready to go 15 minutes ago, looks like. Just want to take a moment and thank all the veterans for their service. Those guys up there in the first row are probably around 100 years old. I would say 95 would be the minimum. This guy's there just taking pictures. And we are hoping that it will begin very soon. They pick a weird background for their pictures, really. Oh, NASDAQ. Ah, they have something to do with the company that is Sands, probably the company that started trading on NASDAQ. It happens. It happens. If you notice someone that you can recognize, let us know as well. And it's 1:31, let's go. It shouldn't be so complicated. It's not a huge Carnegie Hall type of event. It's just a very personal, very small event for maybe 30 veterans sitting in the front row mostly, and to commemorate Memorial Day. Lots of spare wheelchairs. Oh, those are high-rank officers right there, military officers. You can tell by the uniform and the number of medals that they have, been all over the world. We thank all of the military personnel and especially veterans for their service.
How's everybody doing today? My name is James Hendon. I serve as commissioner for the New York City Department of Veteran Services. So let me know if you see any of these billboards start to turn, because we're working to have them over the next several minutes start to show images that honor our World War II veterans. So we're going to go through our run of show, but if you see stuff, I have no problem with people yelling, screaming, doing what we got to do, so we just recognize what's happening here, because this is so unique, what we're doing today. So just want to thank a few people before we begin. You know, have to call out our friends from the New York City Recruiting Battalion, as far as Lieutenant Colonel Harold Morris. I also want to recognize Jim Fisher, Army Chaplain, and then our too, Eddie Pleasant, Dina Brzezinski, pianist, Dr. Alicia Ali from Decrute, Craig Mainsbaum, actor, and just acknowledging, of course, Elizabeth Martina, our event coordinator, our friends from the New York City Department of Veteran Services, our friends from Honor Flight, and of course, all of our World War II veterans who are here and their families.
A Nación Alternativa.
So when Elizabeth first came to us with this idea, she said, hey, I want to find a way to honor our World War II vets. Let's do something in Times Square. Let's see if we can get these billboards to show them love and honor them with the images. First thing that came to me was 5 words. Let the work talk. All of you to our reps, our folks from the greatest generation, to their families, our World War II veterans, you let your work talk everywhere from the Battle of the Bulge to Operation Overlord, from Midway to Iwo Jima. The evidence of your labor is our existence and the continuation of the multinational, democratic, self-correcting, liberal world order you built that remains strong through the present day. Yep. Let the work talk.
There it is.
Beyond the service. What you do beyond the service is after you serve. We've got to call out. I believe we have 4 or 2 veterans here right now. All of you, 16 now, excuse me, 16. All of you are Depression-era babies. You were reared into Depression. You then came of age during the bloodiest, large global conflict known to man. You volunteered to fight in that fight. You came home and you instilled values in us that make us who we are right now as Americans. Just to name a few of the values that got passed down from parent to child, to child to child, to where we are in 2022. Personal responsibility, humility, work ethic, frugality, a sense of saving money, commitment, integrity, selfless sacrifice. Here, just take a picture, look. All right, so Elizabeth is saying this has never happened before as far as having coordinated images. So over the next several minutes, you don't see this. Y'all don't have to look at me. Look at this, take the picture. I'll just keep speaking a little bit, then we'll keep moving. We've got folks here who are Depression babies, who were molded in World War II, who came home and instilled values in us that make us who we are right now as a country that remains strong. You let this work talk. A picture, speaking of talking, picture's worth 1,000 words, but we can't come close to repaying you for the things that you've done, to you and to your families. Earlier, we recognized our World War II veterans at a different event in Lower Manhattan. For all the families of the World War II veterans who are here, please rise so we can acknowledge you too. Please, all the families of our service members who are here. The folks in the foxhole with our veterans, thank you so much. And so, as I said, a picture's worth 1,000 words. This doesn't come close to repaying you and your families, but we pray that you receive these images displayed among the most visible sight in the world, hands down, as a gesture of our gratitude, as a gesture of our respect. Unfortunately, we were not able to publicly honor the 75th anniversary of your good deeds. I'm speaking of the anniversaries of VE Day, of VJ Day. We are happy to honor you now. 77 years, 2 months and 8 days since the announcement of victory during World War II with the Japanese surrender on the USS Missouri. 77 years, 6 months, 2 days since Germany surrendered to the Allies in Europe. May 7th, forgive me, it was, correction, May 7th. It was May 7th, hit May 8th as far as news are correct. So May 7th, 1945, for the German surrender, and then September 2nd, 1945 for the surrender for Japanese. We honored you then, we honor you now, and we honor you always. Happy anniversary. And I just want to end with 2 quotes. One is Gary Hart. I think there is only one office higher than president, and I would call that patriot. I think there is only one office higher than president, I would call that patriot. And last one, this is Ronald Reagan paraphrasing it. Some people live an entire lifetime and wonder if they've ever made a difference in the world. The soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen don't have that problem. So some people live an entire lifetime and wonder if they've ever made a difference in the world. The soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen don't have that problem. Thank you so much. Enjoy this time as these images displayed. Enjoy the rest of our program. God bless you. God bless the city of New York. And God bless America. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ellen Greeley, Assistant Commissioner. You just heard from my boss. And now I would like to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Harold Morris, who's going to welcome you to Military Island.
Hey, thank you, everybody. So, Commissioner Hendon, in addition to being a public speaker of rare talent, he's also a currently serving reservist in the U.S. Army. So, oh yeah, that's good. Then he wears it well. So, I will not repeat anything that James has said. The conflict that you participated in, that you fought in, it shaped the world today. We're living in that world. And the fact that we are living in the freest nation in the world is a testament to the sacrifices that you made, you and your families. I was lucky enough to have a grandfather who fought in World War II, and he's no longer with us, but he made a positive impact on my life. He shaped me and helped me become the man that I am, and I'm sure you have done the same to countless numbers of young men and women, maybe not so young anymore, but countless numbers of men and women. And on behalf of those individuals, on behalf of those currently wearing the uniform and those who have worn the uniform in the past, I want to say thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your service. You have made a positive difference, and you have made the world a better place.
Hey, everybody, if you can, please stand for the national anthem sung by famous baritone Edward Pleasant.
This is not a solo.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. You may be seated.
Don't worry, Eddie will be back. Okay, now I'd like to introduce U.S. Army Chaplain James Fisher.
Well, good afternoon. Let me ask you if you would to bow with me as we pray together. Lord, we pause on this day of recognition to embrace afresh and anew your presence and your provision in our lives. And we simply say from our collective hearts, thank you. We are amazed by the leaders of New York City who have orchestrated this event. Their hearts are surely reflected in this glorious outlet celebration. We gather in this public square to boldly recognize the heroes of World War II, the selfless servants of the nation, and blessed even to be in their presence today. We are truly among greatness. With the support of their nation and loved ones, these warriors left home to engage something that was clearly bigger than self. Their willingness to serve and to sacrifice was tested time and time again, and always proven. We pause to remember those who paid the ultimate price of freedom with their lives. We're grateful for their legacy. It is woven into the historical framework of America and the world. As the faithful who went before us, whom we honor today, we will afresh and anew know the strength and the shield of our God. It is in Him that our hearts rejoice, for His unfailing love surrounds us, and He is our hope. We pray that His presence would go before us, beside us, behind us, that we find our rest in Him, that His face would shine upon us, that we would rejoice always in His gracious care. And we offer these thoughts and meditations together today for our growth and for God's glory. And together we pray. Amen.
We're in Times Square for Veterans Day event. Welcome everyone.
Maybe this song will bring back some memories.
The other day I chanced to meet a soldier friend of mine. He'd been in camp for several weeks and he was looking fine. His muscles had developed and his cheeks were rosy red. I asked him how he liked the light and this is what he said. Oh, how I hate to get up in the morning. Oh, how I'd love to remain in bed. For the hardest blow of all is to hear the bugle call. You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up this morning. Someday they're going to murder the bugler. Someday they're going to find him dead. I let you take his reveille and step upon it heavily and spend the rest of my life in bed. A bugler in the army is the luckiest of men. He wakes the boys at 5 and then goes back to bed again. He doesn't have to blow again until the afternoon. If everything goes well with me, I'll be a bugler soon. Oh, how I hate to get up in the morning. Oh, how I love to remain in bed. For the hardest blow of all is to hear the bugle call. You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up this morning. Oh boy, the minute the battle is over. Oh boy, the minute the foe is dead. I'll put my uniform away and move to Philadelphia and spend the rest of my life in bed.
Hey, Treatment 62, good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans, and we thank all the veterans and all the servicemen for their service. We're in Times Square, and this event here is dedicated to tomorrow's Veterans Day. Welcome and thank you for watching.
I'm so humbled to be here at NYC for 2 veterans. I want to thank you not only for those who lived in this country for generations, but for allowing those of us who choose this country and the city as our home, for making the freedom that we take for granted every day possible, and for allowing us to make that choice. Thank you. Thank you. I also want to thank the family members and caregivers of all the veterans here today for everything that you've done. Thank you also, Commissioner Hamden, for what you've done, not just for veterans, but for this entire city of New York during a difficult time. Thank you. And Ellen Braley from Department of Veteran Services, not just for what you've done for veterans every day, but for making this wonderful event possible. I'm humbled just to be here. As Ellen said, my name is Alicia Alley, and I'm a psychology professor at New York University, and I'm also the lead scientist for the Decruit program. The Decruit program was founded by Stefan Wolfert, who is a U.S. Army veteran. And this is a program that brings veterans together through the arts, and specifically through Shakespeare, and allows veterans to have some help with the transition back to civilian life, and also with the addressing the problem of trauma, which is ubiquitous in so many ways for so many. And so what we have found with this program is it significantly reduces PTSD in veterans by bringing veterans together through this natural bond of camaraderie on the path to healing, and also understanding that there's a bond that comrades share that no one else in the world can share. It's something unique, and the strength and resilience there. What the veterans do in this program is they come together, they compose their own personal first-hand trauma monologue that is modeled on the Shakespearean monologue form. Then at the end of that program, what they do is they perform and recite that monologue to an invited audience of friends and family members. And by doing so, they help to bridge the veteran-civilian divide, and they also help to communalize the experience of trauma, which is so important for all of us to heal together. So we're really fortunate to have Greg Mandaman with us today. Craig is one of the Decruit program facilitators, and he also is a U.S. Air Force veteran. He served as a medic. He now serves his community as a critical care nurse, so thank you for that as well, Craig. And Craig will be reciting for us the St. Crispin's Day battle speech from Shakespeare's Henry V.
If we are marked to die, we are enough. To do our country's loss, and if to live, the fewer men, the greater share of honor. God will, I pray thee, wish not one man more. By Jove, I am not covetous of gold, but if it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. No faith, my cousin, oh, do not wish one more. This day is called the Feast of Crispian. He that outlives this day and comes safe home will stand a tiptoe when the day is named and rouse him at the name of Crispian. He that shall live this day and see old age will yearly on the vigil feast with his neighbors and say, tomorrow we sing Crispian. Then will he strip his sleeve and show his scars and say, these wounds I had on Crispin's day. Old men forget, yet all shall be forgotten. But he'll remember with advantages what feats he did that day. Then shall our names, familiar in his mouth as household words, be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. This story shall the good man teach his son, and Crispin Crispius shall never go by. From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers and sisters. For she and he today that sheds their blood with me shall be my brother and shall be my sister. And gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap whilst any speaks that fought upon us, upon St. Crispin's Day. Thank you.
Park, across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, all wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
Hey, John Burke. Hi everyone, 363, God bless all of our veterans and current military and first responders everywhere. This is Times Square and this event is dedicated to tomorrow's Veterans Day. This is Molina, good afternoon.
So we're going to call a quick audible here. We've had a request, and we want to honor that request that we take 60 seconds to be in silence and to remember those who did not come home, those who served and paid the ultimate sacrifice. So let's honor them with a minute of silence. Together we simply say amen.
Amen. Before we close out the program, we just want to let you know that there's going to be billboards in your
This is a Veterans Day event in Times Square. And yes, maybe it's not as energetic as the marathon or something like this, but we have to understand this is for the veterans. They said 16 World War II veterans present here today. And let's take a look at them. They are probably 95 to 100 years old. Some of them maybe more.
Especially our guest of honor for our World War II veterans. As I mentioned, we appreciate you to see, love you, and we are bringing us safe travels from them. And we also want to thank all the organizers involved. Please drop everyone call, please. Yeah. And make sure you go that loud. I know that come up here. Somebody special acknowledgement for Elizabeth Virginia, really the drive to it.
There's ABC 7 and Telemundo 47 here. Television presence too. They recording footage for the news, I guess. You're welcome, Train 62. Really, congrats, veterans.
The world is the way it is because of your sacrifice when you were young. And so many years have gone by, but we haven't forgotten. And I lived in Europe. Europeans always say, the Americans are coming. Those words were so important to them. They knew if the Americans were coming, they would be safe, that they would be liberated. So they remember you, they love you. They also remember the candies, the little chocolatini. If you were in Italy, you gave them little chocolates, and they remember the cigarettes. And they remember you very, very well. And I'm getting greetings from people in Europe who love you and respect you and thank you for what you did so many years ago. And we hope you had a good day today, and it was our moment to celebrate you and turn back time. And I hope you enjoy the billboards and enjoy the journey back to the 1940s. Okay, so we're going to move you in front of the ABC building here. We're going to take a little walk, half a block, and then a whole bunch of other billboards are going to go at the same time. So Times Square will go back to the 1940s.
Oh, that's amazing.
2:15 to 2:30, okay?
2:15 to 2:30. And that's 2:02, so we will be in Times Square. It's amazing they're going to turn billboards like it was 1940s.
So the children want services of rent we pay for our room here on earth. You pay not only your rent, but you pay for countless other generations' rents and other people's rents around the world. So that's really one of the reasons we appreciate you so much. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're here for those who are here for our World War II families. If you have any questions, anything, as we go to this next phase, thank you again. God bless you. God bless the city of New York, and God bless America. Thank you.
Well, that was very moving, very touching ceremony, even though it was not maybe long enough, but we heard World War II era songs and very nice and touching speeches and performances. That was good. That was really awesome. If you learn the history a little bit and just wanna know what's going on and just be informed. This was a very nice time. These guys are so old and fragile now that they need help, a lot of them, but God bless them. They're very, very, very old. Really, this is so important. Never forget them. Yeah, people tend to forget the history and even the recent history, but World War II, if you think about it, it's only a few generations back, maybe 2 or 3 generations back. People who live now and people who fought in that war, and all these wars that happen in this present day. If you think about it, it's a horrible thing that can happen to the people and to the countries, the wars. They said that the billboard in Times Square will turn into World War II era billboards. So we're going to be here, that she said, between 2:15 and 2:30. Now it's 2:04. So what we're going to do, we're going to be here in Times Square and wait for 2:15. It's only 10 minutes away. Now in the meantime, present day Times Square 2022, November 10th, Thursday. Let's browse Times Square in the meantime. The active service members, we don't know the occasion, but probably has something to do with Veterans Day as well. You're welcome, Lily. Little Greens from Japan, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you very much for watching. We're browsing Times Square, and let's go check out the other side of it. Live stream from Times Square, New York City. It is 2:06 p.m. Speaking of Japan, I think these guys are from Japan. They could as well be from Japan. They look like they're from Japan. Austin, thank you all current servicemen and women, veterans, for serving and protecting our beautiful country. Someone from Japan says, I feel like traveling New York. Thank you so much. Be very careful crossing the streets. Always. Years ago, there was a huge Toys R Us store, and this was the entrance to Toys R Us with a merry-go-round inside. Actually, Ferris wheel. Extremely bored and tired, Elmo. Right, 2:15. In about 7 minutes, 10 minutes, we'll come back to that side of the Times Square and see what billboards look like. More Mickey Minis and other characters. New York City. Oh boy, we're in a picture. We don't want to be in a picture. There goes another $5 or 10. Oh, there's another one. Oh, these are Japanese guys right here. they kind of enclose you into the figurines, and then you have no choice but feel bad and take a picture and give them money. Now to Murillo, listen to prayer across the street. I forgot about this. I forgot about the bike lane. Almost got hit. Yes, be very careful. Bike lanes, lanes or no lanes. Bikes, electric, anything electric and non-electric. They're moving in both directions. Now Times Square, outside of Times Square, and let's take a look at the Broadway globes. The globes are here again. Not those globes. Not those globes. Broadway globes. Well, these over here. Show globes. Remember last year? They're here again. This is Lion King globe. This one is the Wicked. As we know, the entertainment's right there. They're doing their job. That's the Wicked globe right there. They said it would be updated compared to last year, but Wicked is very similar, and Lion King is very similar, if not the same. This one is Aladdin. Aladdin looks amazing, and gold is all over it. Right here, let's take a look at that. That's Aladdin globe. And that's it, only 3. I thought there was 4. Maybe they will install one more later. Oh, look at that. This is something new. Minions. Minions is a new addition. Minion looks new and shiny, and it has a little Minion bag for Minion tips. Right there. We'll make sure it's there still. Oh, it's a holiday season. Everyone is capitalizing on the holiday season. Welcome everyone. This is live from Times Square, New York City. 46th Street. West 46th Street. Right here to our left. And we are browsing Times Square. Oh, Minions of really new Minions, Minion outfits right here. $1 is not good enough. Okay. Try again. $2. $1 to everybody. Oh, she got away with murder. No, thank you. Yeah, there you have a nice day. She gave him $1 each. Good, smart woman. And good thing she had small bills, because what they do first, they take a picture. Then one of the characters has money in the hand, and they show 20. So the first thing that the customer can see is $20 bill. So psychologically, it's like, give me 20. But at this point, you give them 20 or you don't. lot of people. It's not a peak time, peak day, but it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. A lot of people. Craig, have you seen the Buddhist monks that bless you for money? Surprisingly, not today, but they're always here, always. Profit sharing is going on right there between the minions, okay. Oh, naked cowboy. This guy doesn't feel any cold. He's here during the winter, during the summer. He is genius and amazing businessman and performer. Those who never saw him, it's the first time. It's kind of shocking, and you know, like it's really interesting to see naked cowboy. And it doesn't look like he ages too. I mean, or either, rather. He looked exactly the same 20 years ago. You know, he's there, and he will be there for another 20 or 40. Good for him. It is as Times Square as the numerals and the ball drop right there every New Year's Eve. If someone says naked cowboy, it's immediately Times Square. We know what's going on here. Let's cross the street and go back to the other side of Times Square to see if there are any change in billboards. Actually, there is, yes. There are pictures there, the war pictures there on billboards. Let's see, maybe we will have a better look from across the street as well. Yep, they are broadcasting World War II pictures up there on a billboard above ABC Studios. We thank you for your service. Tomorrow is Veterans Day and the Veterans Day parade. If the weather will permit, we shall be there. We're still in Times Square. Let's see what's going on around ABC Studios there. And what time is the parade tomorrow? 12:30 probably. They say between 12 and 12:30, but it's more like 12:30 to approximately 3:30, maybe a little bit earlier than that. Oh, mousetrap. But this is where mice trap you. Texman 81, what time will you be covering the Red Day Parade? If everything is fine, we probably will be rolling before 12 o'clock. But that is 75% chance. Someone in Japan, unfortunately, we cannot read your name because we cannot read Japanese, but thank you so much, and thank you for finding our channel. This guy's backpack is wide open. And he's in Times Square. So, hopefully nothing fancy is in there inside. But let's take a look at the World War II pictures that are being broadcast here right now about ABC Studios. And these are the veterans right there. We thank all the veterans for their service.
I mean, as soon as the video comes on, I'm gonna head back down. Follow it across.
Times Square, New York City. Live stream 2:23 p.m. Thursday, November 10th, 2022. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Taxpayer, not many World War II Korean War vets with us, yes, unfortunately.
Mark, get in this picture. It's over.
World War II veterans. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans and service members out there. Hey, Mayor McKinney. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Thursday, 11/17, Bloomingdale's Holiday Windows Show with Billy Porter performing. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, we had a great walk around Times Square with an opportunity to see the event dedicated to tomorrow's Veterans Day. Thank you, Mayor McKinney, for your information. Sean Bogan, hey, good afternoon. Textman, Army Artillery, 1963, 1965. Yeah, a lot of events are going to happen soon in New York City dedicated to holiday season and Christmas holiday season and New Year's holiday season. We are going to say goodbye to Times Square for now and going to walk toward Bryant Park. Gordon Ramsay restaurant is called Fish and Chips. You know, I didn't know that. Oh, because it's not there yet, but it's landing late 2022. Is it almost there? Look at that. This is 44th Street. Where's 44th Street? I think. What a simple name, Fish and Chips. I'd like to see the menu. How big it's gonna be? They might take quite some space here. For now, there's nothing there, nothing that can be seen. But it says coming soon, and we look forward to serving you. Right there. Because West 44th Street. We're walking towards 6th Avenue. Lots of restaurants here. This one's Virgo's Real Barbecue. And and a lot of parking too, and hotels, and the Broadway theaters. This one here is now called Hudson Theater. The death of a salesman, Arthur Miller's death of a salesman, with Wendell Pierce and Sharon Day Clark. Oh, there's a sailors.
Where you from? North Carolina. Oh shit, you?
Oh, North Carolina. They say they hear New York, a lot of servicemen in New York for Veterans Day. Apparently. Which is also normal, and we welcome all the servicemen and veterans. The Lasco Theater is across the street right there. Another Broadway theater. Ain't No More, a new Broadway comedy written by Jordan Cooper and directed by Stevie Walker Webb. The Lasco Theater. We are continuing our walk around New York City on this sunny afternoon in November. That's the whole building. The Lasco Theater. All these theaters are built, give or take, about 100 or so years ago. A little bit more, a little bit less. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe more like 30s. But good 90. They're probably as old as those veterans that we saw in Times Square. Alan Johnson, hello from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Alan. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to give us a like. You can share, and you should if you can, if you want to. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, with all notifications. Bill Thomas, 1907. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bill. The real-time information is priceless. The Lasco Theater was built in 1907. So this one is 115 years old. 115. Thank you, Bill. It is a beautiful theater. This is West 44th Street on 6th Avenue, 2 blocks down, Bryant Park. Steinway and Sons. This is an upscale store selling pianos. Let's take a quick look inside in Bryant Park, really, where Winter Village is happening. So we'll take a quick look there. Mayor McKinley, late tonight, starting at 10 p.m., Bryant Park Ice Skating Rink will have a trick skating event. 10 p.m., Bryant Park tonight. Trick skating event. Thank you. Why is it so late though? Interesting. Oh, by the way, I think that the Christmas tree in Bryant Park is there. It's not decorated yet, but it is standing there. Someone told me. Bill, by the way, I love your show, my friend. You do a fine job. Thank you, Bill. Text me, have another one of those Italian jelly donuts. Bombolone is a bombolone. Those are good. Those are good. When they're fresh, especially when they're fresh, they're not as oily as Dunkin' Donuts. They're very airy and doesn't feel like you eat sugar. It feels like you eat a very good quality donut. Text man, if you get a bombolone, my treat. Thank you. Hey, so good evening. Mayor, it is late tonight due to the amount of space needed to perform the ice skating tricks. This event is not open to the general public unless they are excellent skaters. Oh. Thank you. Near McKinley Avenue. Speaking of bombolones, I think they have several different options. They have, we will see. We will see. I think they have probably apricot, strawberry, Nutella, or pistachio, something like that. Something. We will take a look. Hey, Gina. It's super late in Australia. Super early. It's like 3 o'clock in the. It's like in the middle of the night. Doesn't Bryant Park have one of the best restaurants in the world? Yes, and we are walking toward that one. I'm not sure about best because it's not big, but it plays classical music and it's well maintained. So, hi, well, it's cold here in the UK compared to New York. Yeah, but it's going to be super rainy. They say the hurricane will kind of or what's left of it will kind of sort of approach New York area tomorrow into Saturday, so we'll see. 5 a.m. now in Australia. Oh yeah, that's right. You know what happened? That they changed the clock here and they didn't change the clock there, so that's why. Textman, get what you want. Thank you so much. With your kind permission, we're going to pause for a moment anytime soon, just because we are visiting this best facility, arguably, in New York City. And then, of course, we will turn the camera off and the microphone, but don't go far because we're going to be up and running very quickly. And then we go and we'll get something yummy on Taxman 81. Thank you so much. Taxman 81, get what you want. Thank you. So, only one person in front. So, we shall be proceeding soon and then we'll be out as quick as we can. Promise. In the meantime, you see the line? line across is ladies and is boys here. So I will turn the camera and the microphone, but we'll be right back. We're back. Thank you so much for waiting.
Thank you for knowing.
Okay.
I get it.
Come on.
Ask about the ice cream.
Okay, we're back. So, yes, this restroom is voted #1 restroom in New York City. I can't speak for women's section, but men's section has, okay, if we're going into details, it has 5 spaces, 3 to do #1 and 2 to do #2. And very nice classical music is playing, and they have a sink where you can wash your hands and the mirrors. So it is very, very small space, but at the same time, it is very, very clean, doesn't have any smell, and it gets busy, and the line can be very, very long. Also, I have an idea. First, I want to thank Taxman81 again. Taxman says, get what you want. I need to consult with you because this is an idea. How about this time we will get something for Mrs. L? Since we got a bomboloni for me last time, maybe we should get a bomboloni for Mrs. L, for Delilah. If this sounds good, we will wait for a moment because we're waiting for your suggestion. Also, if this is okay, sounds good. Thank you, Taxman. Also, we will ask the ladies out there, or anyone's opinion, what type of bomboloni we should get. First of all, let's go find that counter. Let's go find that outlet. It should be right beyond that row, so we're closer to the rink. So we're going to go there. And in the meantime, you know, bomboloni is an Italian donut that looks like donut, but what's the filling is inside and slightly outside in the center of the donut. Mary McKinley calendar info. Saks Fifth Avenue Windows Christmas display premieres November 22nd with Elton John songs. Thank you, thank you. Oh wow, a lot of stuff's going on. we will going to play our music slightly over that music because this should confuse YouTube into copyrighted music. Also, we will let me know if you can hear me now, please. That would be awesome. If you hear me talking right now, then we're going to continue talking, and at the same time, we'll be able to kind of blur the music at the rink. We are approaching Bamboloni stand, one of the two. That should be right there. Here you know, awesome. There you go, Casa Toscana, Italian donuts in Bamboloni. We're gonna give it a moment to choose which one. There is apricot, strawberry, pistachio, orange cream, and Nutella. Apricot. Which one shall we get for Mrs. L? Maybe two. Bamboloni with apricot, strawberry, pistachio, orange cream, and Nutella. Toe, add to that from Taxman. Oh, thank you so much, Toe. Thank you, Toe, and thank you, Taxman. You're awesome. You guys are awesome. Anyone can suggest? Let's, oh wow. Now, all of a sudden, I have a budget. Let's see what we can get from Mrs. L. First, let's see. Zara's Family Bakery. Cookies. Oh, those cookies, black and white cookies. Yum. Let's see. And black and white cookies, black and white with chocolate chips, carrot cake, mint chip, banana chocolate, hazelnut. Oh boy. Thank you to Soccer UK and Taxman 81. Okay, so I think we will get a Bamboloni and we will get a couple of cookies. Choose your inside feeling. Oh, what is this? Lazy dog. Yeah, the lazy dog can get too lazy and too cold, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm still deciding on Bamboloni. Which Bamboloni? I've had a buttered cheesecake donut, yum, in Melbourne, and Krispy Kremes. We'll start with the cookies today. We'll start with the cookies. We will have Excuse me, how much are large cookies? Large cookies, like black and white cookies. $4 each?
Yeah, the small ones $1 each.
Small 2 and large 4? Alright. Look at these cookies. Treating strawberry and white pistachios, an unusual flavor. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're going to use the whole budget. Thank you so much. We're going to have 2 large cookies for Mrs. L. One would be, oh boy. Cookies and cream, mint chip, carrot cake. Black and white with chocolate chips. Banana chocolate hazelnut will be 1. And black and white with chocolate chips will be 2. Final answer. We got the money. Getting cookies for Mrs. L on live stream. Fun. Thank you very much for your donations. Thank you so much to Soccer UK and Taxman 81. We're going to convert it instantly into this bill right here. There's 20 right over here. And this 20 is going to be used for a very good cause. Mrs. L should be happy. Hi, can I have 2 large cookies? 1 banana chocolate hazelnut and 1 black and white with chocolate chips.
Anything else?
That's it.
That'll be $8.
There you go.
So
Those are cookies. Ta-da!
here you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
By any chance, do you have a plastic bag or you don't have
Yeah,
a
we have
plastic?
one.
Could you
We
please?
have a paper bag, not plastic.
Oh, paper, so awesome. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello.
Da 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 da.
One napkin? Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We got cookies for Mrs. L. Cookies are right there. We got 2 large cookies. We got cookies, by the way. Should be awesome. Black and white with chocolate chips. Chocolate chips studded cake, cookie, vanilla and chocolate icing. And banana chocolate hazelnut. Banana nut cake, cookie, comma, smooth chocolate hazelnut, and banana icing. Awesome. Now we're going to get a bomboloni. Treasy yummy yummy cookie monster. That's what they call me sometimes. Feeding strawberry and I think it was NY also suggested something. Pistachio is unusual flavor. Strawberry and pistachio. Let's get strawberry and pistachio. Strawberry and pistachio. 1, 2. Okay. Oven hot Tuscan. No, we're not getting sandwiches, but we're getting bomboloni. Looks like bombolone is singular and bomboloni is plural. We don't speak fluent or not so fluent Italian, but looks like it. Ooh, hope she enjoys them. Oh, she better. So we're gonna have 1 strawberry and 1 pistachio. Probably. Hi. Hi, can I have 1 strawberry and 1 pistachio to go, please? 1 strawberry, 1 pistachio. You don't have to warm them up, probably. Just put them in there. Thank you. Oh, if you can put them in 2 separate paper bags, please. It would be awesome. Thank you. There you go. We're getting strawberry and we're getting pistachio. They even warm them up a little bit if we eat them right away. Sure. This is so awesome. There you go. They're being packed right now. Hey Lily, Al, you will have to let us know if you like them. I promise you. Thank you. You don't have a plastic bag or something. Okay. Thanks so much. Thank you. Yay! Let's just carefully put it in a bag, for which we will need to use a table. So we'll put the gimbal on the table for 1 second. Whoops. The charging cord is pushing it a little bit sometimes. Okay. By the way, this is skating rink. So we have cookies and we have Bombolones. And now we're looking at the live feed of the skating rink in Bryant Park. So how I did miss them. I would have got one, but it was on limited time. Thank you, Taxman81 and Toe Sucker UK again. This is the result of your kind contribution today, right in that bag. In a white paper bag, 2 cookies, and in 2 paper bags, I asked them to wrap them up separately because this way they will, won't be too touching each other and losing the shape. So we'll be able to deliver them. And they were kind enough in the first place to give us a bag, handmade in New York, from our family to yours. And this is Zaros Bakery. Making mornings since 1927. And that's a Zara's free advertisement, as well as Bambalones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we have a backpack and a paper bag full of sweets for Mrs. L. The Andrews U.S. Soccer wins World Cup. The one that starts later this month. That would be awesome if they will be in the first, in the top 8 would be probably fantastic, and top 4 would be sensational. We wish them all the best, but it's going to be difficult. David Banger, Maine, good afternoon. John Roberts, bye. We will see you later. Thank you for watching. This is Bryant Park, Winter Village in Bryant Park. We have a fantastic shot, Our team here, Team Traveler. I don't know how we're gonna call our shot in a nice way, in a connotation of in coinciding with our name of our channel. But our shot is awesome. This is United Chocolate Works, just to show you that they here every year they make chocolates, but it's not just chocolates. They make them look like very interesting objects. Like, for example, this is all chocolate. And this is cool. A wrench made out of chocolate, for example. How cool is that? So they put more stalls up since I was there. Perhaps we honestly did not see this one before United Chocolate Works, but then maybe we didn't pay attention too much, even though we tried. What a beautiful view. Queen 62, that's amazing. And it's amazing how places in New York City transform all the time. We had dance parties over here, we had just concerts, we had accordion days, we had salsa dancing parties, we had all kinds of things. And now we had movies, we had opera, we had anything. And now it's time for Winter Village. Pickle Me Pete, pickles. Yeah, they were here before. But it's kind of funny. Fried pickle stickle. Why would you fry the pickle? But then again, look at those pickles right there. Small wasabi sour pickle. Wow, wasabi pickle. Horseradish pickle. Smells pickles here. Beautiful. This is probably my favorite place in New York City around the holidays. This one and of course Rockefeller Center because of all the shows and Christmas trees. Oh yeah, Christmas trees. How we can always forget Christmas tree. Let's take a look at Christmas tree in Bryant Park. It's not decorated yet, but I think they just installed it there. It's on the other side of the park. So we're going to walk there slowly, but surely. One second. We're back. Sometimes for seems to catch up with messages here and there. So, no, I hate pickles to be honest. I'm not a fan of pickles, but Mrs. L kind of likes them sometimes. Not sure why exactly. Sometimes. Ambrose, yeah, Mayor, there are so many tree lightings in New York City. Mayor, McKinley Avenue, calendar, South 3 Seaport, Christmas tree lighting, November 29th. OMG. The only problematic thing about all this is to coincide our schedules, and sometimes, unfortunately, they are not letting us be there when we want to be there. But we're trying. And thank you so much, Mayor McKinley Avenue, for your information. Thank you. We are in Bryant Park. Skating rink is right there behind those. By the way, let's walk around there because there are more places to shop and more places to eat. Just to mention, just to show you that we're good as far as food, and Mrs. L will be more than happy with the sweets. That's another location of Casa Toscana with the same exact variety of bombollones and coffees and everything else. It's a very tiny space. I don't know how they work there. This is 2 people working in within 3 square feet. Oh, 3 people. You cannot be claustrophobic to do that. It smells like burgers. Oh yeah, 4x4 burger. It smells like burger. The original 4x4 burger, $14.99. Californian burger, $12.99. Mexican burger, $12.99. And Mediterranean, $12.99. If you want to add a side, it's $4 for a side. That's a little too much, but okay. Mama's cupboard, puffs, kimchi loaded fries, banh mi. Mayor Bryant Park has filled up almost every available area for outdoor shops this year. All the tea, always watch out for Minnie Mouse and all the Elmos. Sea Park. Hot chocolate, fresh squeezed lemonade, $8.27 plus tax, and hot chocolate, $7.95 plus tax. Oh, so many different flavors though. And bubble tea. And quesadillas, soups, sandwiches. Yeah, it's a lot of varieties. Flavored corn dogs. Pick your coating. Corn dogs $8.95, $9.95, and coating is $1.50. So that's like $11, $12 a corn dog. Seafood fries. Cheesesteaks by the Truffle Feast. Truffleist. And the dude is cursing in Spanish at me. Why? He's working there. He's supposed to be nice. Oh, bummer. Merry Christmas to him. Feliz Navidad. Hot chocolate, the North Pole. Doesn't like the camera. Well, we still have plenty of people who are kind of camera shy. Doesn't have to say anything though. It's the exit from the rink right here. John Burke, coffee and cookies. Still, I wouldn't pay that. That's a little too much. But people pay. A lot of tourists that are, they just know they're going to pay this. And, they do. So we're walking toward the Christmas tree. Don't forget, it's almost there. Around the corner, to our left. Haven-bound daughter, welcome to the stream. By maple syrup. Hot apple cider, 3-star. Smells meaty. Destination dumplings. Handmade dumplings. Single order, $11.02 plus tax, I guess, which is about 9%. Double flavor, $21. Classic pork and chive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, picture shows 5 dumplings. 5 dumplings, 11 plus tax, $12. No, you have to be in good mood to do it, but then you do. Raclette. Pick up your baked cheese house. Oh, this one. They treat cheese like it's a pastrami or something. They shave it off the... There is the whole machine right there. Right there. This is what they... Oh boy, this is yum yum. So basically it's a hot bread with the cheese, and cheese is melted, I think. This is what it is. Mayor tree service, Rockefeller Center tree. Will arrive on a large flatbed truck this Saturday and then assembled with lights. LDT, I wouldn't know which one to try first. True. Now it smells so cheesy here. Smells like melted cheese. Food really smells like food. Melted raclette, scrapped over cured ham on roasted baguette. That is the meal of the champions. If you come here with your significant other and you want to splurge a little bit on food, you'll probably be eating and drinking and having a, some sort of a dessert, all that. 20 here, 20 there, 20 there. So it's like 100, 120 just for that. But it is definitely a priceless experience. It's not always about money. these igloos, and they are need to be, I believe, reserved. And then they have heaters in there, and it will be very, very popular when it gets colder. By the way, look what's there. The Christmas tree in Bryant Park just arrived. Actually, it has some garlands on it. Let's say some lights on it. So. Skating rink. Skating rink in Bryant Park. Beautiful. It's kind of warm right now. It really feels comfortable. No one is freezing. So at Holly, LOL, you'll be on holiday. Why? Worry about calories. That's right. You'll worry about calories later. Christmas tree not decorated yet, but Christmas tree in Bryant Park. Look at all this machinery holding this in place for now. They use it to decorate because there's a space here where the person stands and goes up there and decorates the Christmas tree. This is the machinery that's used for that purpose. Then they get lifted up, and we see some lights are there, some garlands, but not much. Not much, it's just the beginning. So they had a t-shirt when I was there. Yeah, there was warm days there, warm days. It was Indian summer. This is the lodge. They construct this pavilion, this one and that one, every holiday season. The lodge is a combination of several little places to eat and drink, different kind of food or snacks or drinks. Teresa, the last week the weather was so warm, the ice in the rink was melting. Mayor, the date for the Bryant Park tree lighting has not been announced yet. Thank you. Oh, and all the clothing, I wasn't naked waist down, of course not. Some people don't even wear jackets today. Some do and some don't. Paintings by Ivani or Ivani. Very nice paintings like that one. Very romantic one right there. This is Bryant Park, New York City. Winter Village. Doesn't feel like winter yet. And this gives us opportunity to browse it and enjoy it. No chewing allowed. That's a chocolate thing. National Hollywood. We were here before, but we would be back, and we're back. a clown. Kids t-shirts with a sense of humor. Some just carrying a good message.
Big city of
Artisans from New York. Lots of unique artwork sold here, and all kinds of things in general. Great place to pick up some souvenirs and some gifts. Like these backpacks, for example. Or these artworks that we explored that before. Beautiful artworks here. This one is my favorite. It's a combination of a New York City skyline and Starry Night, or Starry Night, or depending on how you pronounce it. Starry. This is again back to that very popular restroom or washroom, wherever you call it, here in New York City in Bryant Park. That is playing classical music as you do your business, and very well maintained. Not a huge one, but if you need to go, this one will not give you a very bad impression at all. So I overpacked my suitcase. I couldn't bring a lot home with me. Holy tea, did you say that you had taken Mrs. L around here, Al? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I think I mentioned that too. If I didn't, yes. We came here a few days ago and enjoyed it very much. But we did not have bombolonis and we did not have cookies. In fact, we did not have any food. So, bombolonis and cookies is something totally new. No experience. Thank you so much again, Toe Sucker UK and Taxman81, for your amazing support and sponsorship of the delivery of cookies and bombolonis to Mrs. L today, later this afternoon. And this beautiful bag. Yeah, we picked up some stuff. Nothing major, but you know, here and there. Still, it's fun. Now we're walking toward Fifth Avenue. It's the intersection of 5th Avenue and 42nd Street.
Yeah, mommy gives me food. See, this guy,
Subway.
I don't want to die. If you normally ask the mom, she can't give me food. So I know that.
Wow, we're streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's crazy. What a nice walk. And we started where we started, 8th Avenue and 42nd Street. And we spent some time in Times Square. There was an event for tomorrow's Veterans Day. By the way, we're planning to show the parade at 75% chance we will. So if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe with all notifications. Central Station was amazing. That one is Grand Central Station. Yes, over there. Yeah, it's a fantastic, magnificent. We can see it from here, just a little bit of the facade. And the R train, no, yes and no. Technically, at this corner, this station, this block is not. But if you walk in that direction toward Times Square, yes, R train is there. It's like two parallel lines, but they connected underneath now, so you can kind of walk underneath from this stop, this station to another major intersection that is around Times Square. That station is Times Square 42nd Street, and this one is Bryant Park 5th Avenue on the subway. So essentially, even though it's not the same station, it's connected underneath, so technically almost the same thing. So I totally missed the Rockefeller Center. I actually walked past it. John R, I can't stay too long. I'm getting ready to go home tonight. Awesome. You can always watch it later, and thank you so much for watching. Anyways, we're going to walk a little bit up 5th Avenue. In just a sec, let's connect our battery again. What would we do without extended batteries? That our life will not be complete without it. Crossing 42nd. Yeah, you can approach Rockefeller Center from 6th Avenue or from 5th Avenue. It's between 6th and 5th, really.
See you tomorrow.
So from Bryant Park, this is 5th Avenue, and Bryant Park, New York Public Library is right there. So we cross the street, and if we walk up 5th Avenue toward 50th Street, we will be in Rockefeller Center. Going to buy a brand name something. It's right along this few blocks. Okay, we are plugged in and continue walking. Awesome. So we accomplished a lot. We saw Midtown, major area in Midtown, Times Square. We heard some performances for tomorrow's Veterans Day. We even saw the veterans who were there. Very old veterans, very senior, but still there, smiling, posing for pictures. 99 to 100 years old, probably. Then we walked to Bryant Park. We explored Bryant Park. Polity, do you need a permit to sell on the sidewalk? This was always a puzzling question to me. Technically you do. I don't know if they do though. I don't know how they operate the business, and it's always interesting how they operate the business, but I don't know the details. And if I ask, they won't tell me. But good for them, as long as it's, giving them some profit and they can make a living out of it. John R, we got some snow here. Whoa. We are on 5th Avenue. So this is where Veterans Day Parade will be finishing tomorrow. 5th Avenue around 46, 47. This is West 44th. It will start down there at West 27th, and then we'll walk up 5th Avenue for 1 mile toward West 42nd Street. We're about to cross West 44th Street. See the fences here? That's for the parade tomorrow. A lot of people in Midtown. Why? Because it's 3:26. It's kind of still people at work and tourists and visitors, shoppers. It's Thursday. Michael K. Hi, Al, Mrs. L, and everyone. Hi, Michael K. Good to see you. Five Below and Dwayne Reed here. Another Five Below. Bryant Park looks amazing. Times Square looks amazing. New York City looks amazing. Another parade, yes. New York City is all about everything. Veterans Day parade tomorrow. Tomorrow is Veterans Day and Veterans Day parade. Hopefully, what's left of Hurricane, what's its name? I forgot again. Will be passing through New York City area, and hopefully it will be doing this in the afternoon after the parade ends. Hopefully, because that would be a bummer. Like, okay, everyone enjoying the walk. Need a break from working. Yep. Michael K. 2 weeks until Thanksgiving and the Macy's parade. That one is a major parade of all times. Major parades in New York are Thanksgiving parade, of course, then Halloween parade, and what would be the number 3 parade? There's so many. It can be St. Patrick's Day parade, for example. It can be so many different. This is where the parade will end tomorrow. This is West 46th Street. Welcome everyone. It is Thursday afternoon and we're streaming live for you. 3:29. West 46. Hello, Hamdinger. So I'm planning on returning back to New York City in 2024. 2 years from now. Time flies. West 47th Street, the Diamond District. So cold, you can even see the lampposts here look like diamonds. This is considered to be a major area with jeweler stores and jewelers business. And we're walking toward 6th Avenue where we're going to take a train for now. St. Martinez. What is NYC? I want to thank again our supporters today, especially Taxman81 and Osaka UK for providing sponsorship for the snacks and cookies and bombolones at Bryant Park. Thank you so much. And Bondora diamonds are just carbon, aren't they? Yep, but shiny carbon.
They connect them with the kids.
We're heading towards 4750th Street, Rockefeller Center subway station. 4750th. The entrance is at 47th and entrance is at 50th. On 6th Avenue. Look at that beautiful car right there, the blue one across the street. Right there. Oh, fancy. All these jewelry shopping malls. Jewelry shopping mall. It is called jewelry shopping mall. A lot of jewelry stores on both sides of the block. Sierra Savannah, good afternoon. Like, okay, both baby blue cars are pretty, especially that one across the street. A lot of people everywhere. Foo-foo. Oh, shiny everywhere. And we're about to walk downstairs. This is one of the entrances to the subway station. 4750th Street, Rockefeller Center. It's not cold, it's about 65 degrees right now. About 65. It's pretty cool in terms of it's not cold. We are walking. Whoops. This is one of the entrances to the station. And this is where we're going to say goodbye for now, but that has been a fantastic walk, almost 3 hours. Thank you so much for enjoying this with us. We covered a lot of area in Midtown, and we will be back sooner rather than later. Until then, we want to say goodbye and wish you a fantastic rest of the day or beginning of the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.